Good morning from Fabric Queen Tarot here. Boy, have we got a message for you here today. And it is for the collective, so only take what resonates with you. But if you're looking for a private session with me, you know what? Reach out, okay? I'll be more than happy to talk to you. Because who wants to wait 3, 6, 8 months down the line, okay? When you've got an issue, you got a problem, you want to deal with it now, right? Right. So you know what? Feel free to reach out to me because I'll be happy to work with you. But we have got to get to this message because I'm feeling significant overall importance here. All right. You need to know what is entailed for today, but most importantly, what is happening within your universe. And I'll tell you what, somebody still sees you. Okay. As much as what you look around you, you don't see anybody standing there. Let me tell you something, they still see you. Okay. They still hear you. All right. For some of you, they still feel you. Okay. So get ready because we're going to dive into it here as to what you can expect overall for today going into the week here. Pull up a chair, grab a cup of coffee, pop, water, whatever it is that you need to get your day started. And you know what? Let's begin. Because there is nothing better than a fresh cup of coffee right away in the morning here. And today's affirmation is today you are going to be brave, okay? You're going to be very, very brave here today because today, yeah, you're going to step up to every overall challenge here today, most importantly, with courage within yourself here. So get ready here, all right? Because what I'm also hearing is 444, okay? Protection. As you know, you're divinely protected, right? Of course you are. Your angels, your guardian angels, they're watching over you here within a situation. But what I'm also hearing here today is that, you know what? You need to get ready, all right? You've got to get ready here because these good things you've been hoping for, yeah. Yep, this is really exciting because you were born for a higher calling, okay? I think most of you knew this as a child, okay? Or maybe it just hit you now here, okay? You were meant for something bigger, something so much better, all right? And now I'm hearing it's coming, okay? So put your energy into going towards your overall ambitions, and the universe is going to align itself and provide you with the right people, the right circumstances, and the right resources to make things happen within your life here. You've been waiting so long for this, some of you. And you know what? I know I hear it all the time. I heard it 20 years ago. I heard it 10 years ago. I heard it 5 years ago. I'm still waiting. It's not here. It's coming. Okay. It is coming here within the situation. For some of you, this is going to create a massive change within your life. Okay. Others of you, you might feel a little bit rebellious, all right, when this first comes in, and I get it, okay? But you're going to be guided, all right? You're going to have the overall guidance to get where you need to be. And for some of you, this is due justice, okay? It is your time to shine here within a situation. And a lot of you, this is about the truth coming to the surface here within a situation. You being your true authentic self, most importantly, because that deals with your overall character here. But for others of you, this is with regards to love. So get ready because this is exciting here. I'm very excited for you, most importantly. Now, when we look at the overall insight here with regards to what is it you could possibly be running into today, into the week here, who is it you're going to have to be dealing with here? What is overall happening here? A lot of you, it's going to be fire signs. Okay, you're going to be running into dealing with here within a situation. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here. But understand, your guardian angel here is watching over you. Okay, so there's nothing to worry about. You're going to be divinely guided as to what to do when this overall situation arises. And for some of you, you're going to be moving on, okay? You're going to realize here within the situation, you know what? Somebody here is not available, okay? The door is opening here, and you're going to walk through that door. For some of you, you might walk through that door. You might walk towards a Leo, an Aries, a Sagittarius here within the situation. But I feel like you're divinely guided, and you're also divinely protected here. So keep that in mind also. Now, when we dive in a little bit deeper, when it comes to overall soulmate energy here, what is happening with regards to an overall soulmate? Well, I'm going to tell you, because for a lot of you, that little beep is confirmation. You might be thinking this is an illusion, okay? There's nobody out there for you. You're not meant for anybody special. There's nobody watching you. There's nobody that's going to come near you here. But remember, okay, this overall space, while you're looking high and low for an overall soulmate, honestly, is a separation. It's not an overall illusion, okay? Your soulmate may be over here, you are over here, and you know what? You're always going to be together here within a situation. But you're also drawn to each other, all right? And I feel like for some of you, you might feel that overall effect this week, okay? Feeling like you're being drawn, like you're being pulled, okay, in one direction here. And somebody might be pushing, okay, pushing you in a certain direction here. And yet it still feels like somewhat of an illusion here. But I'm hearing faith. Have faith. Faith within you, faith within the situation, and trust your intuition. If you start feeling like you're being pulled towards somebody, listen to your gut. What is your gut telling you? All right. If you feel like you're being pushed towards somebody, what is your gut telling you? What is that intuition, that inner voice speaking to you at that moment here? All right. Because there's a lot of work here being done behind the scenes. Some very, very hard work behind the scenes here. And this is to help you heal. It's also to help them heal. And you know what? They're going to be reaching out to you soon, but you're going to have faith. And I'll tell you what, they want you to stay strong for them. They see you. And I feel like within this situation, they're not as strong as what you are right now. They're trying to become as strong as what you are, so you guys can meet up. Because you know what? They're coming back home. So understand, wherever you're at, this soulmate feels like you're home. And you know what? They're trying to tell you here, they're coming back home. For those of you who have been in separation, distance overall, waiting, wondering if this person's ever going to come back into your life, okay? If it's meant to be, they're coming back. They want to come back home. And they will be back home. For those of you, in essence, who feel like they're never coming back, it is over, it's null, it's void. It will never, ever happen. Don't ever say never, okay? Because there's always that possibility. Keep that in mind here. Some of you might even go as far as sending somewhat of a telepathic message, trying to send a telepathic message to this person, in essence, who you classify as a soulmate, maybe a soul tie here within a situation. And if they're open to receive, they're going to receive it, aren't they? Yes, they are. But what I'm learning here right now, most importantly, is if you're open to receive, you're going to be getting a message. Because what I'm seeing is reconciliation here. All right? I'm seeing overall learning to reconcile with yourself. And if you can reconcile with yourself here within this situation, and realize here within what parts of you played to this overall situation versus what parts they played. Let me tell you something. There is room for reconciliation then. So I can see two people actually getting back together here, reconciling with oneself here, most importantly, but being able to heal, all right? What I'm also seeing here within this situation, and for a lot of you, you might feel like this is somewhat of an illusion, okay? Like this is never going to happen. We will never, ever reconcile. I'm not going back. They're not coming forward. Oh, honey, you may be surprised, okay? Because, yes, I'm seeing light there. I'm seeing an overall orb here. And you know what? You're going to be surprised because there is a surprise coming towards you, believe it or not, here. And it's about that overall moment, okay? I'm hearing remember, okay? There is something either you're going to taste, smell, feel here within a situation that is going to trigger an overall memory, Okay, that memory of long ago here within the situation, and as much as what you're paying close attention to that overall message and that memory and that overall trigger, questioning, analyzing, researching here, it's about that special moment. Okay, and for some of you, you can remember that special moment like it was yesterday, can't you? Yes, you can. And that's what brought you and your partner a lot of overall joy here. And those are moments, those are memories here. And the thing about it is that's that moment. And there's a reason why it's coming to the forefront right now. You held it somewhere in your subconscious, and now it's in your conscience here. And you are being forced to face the truth, face the overall aspects behind this, because your soul is counting and calling out to you here within the situation. Now, with regards to romance oracle for a lot of you, okay, whether this is or is not a soulmate here, maybe this is somebody here you just recently met, I'm hearing you need to free yourself here. Okay, it's time to take back control of your own life here. Okay, instead of constantly worrying repeatedly over and over and over again, why is it that I've got this memory? Why is it triggering me here? What is it about this overall taste, the smell, the feel within the situation? I'm going to tell you why. Okay, and why you're being asked to take control of your life here, because reconciliation is in the cards again. So I am double downing on this one more time here. Somebody from your past is about to return to your life here. Okay, you didn't see this coming, you did not expect it. In fact, a lot of you have said no, 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 it is not happening. But it is happening, and you need to be strong. You need to be in control here of your overall life, because you know what, we don't need a repeat of the overall past, do we? No, we don't. And the only reason they're coming back in to reconcile with you is because this is true love. They're awakening to the fact and the matter behind it. This is true love, what it is that they feel within themselves most significantly here. And it's about what it is that they want. They've always wanted. Okay, so keep that in mind, because the last thing I want to see you do is sit here with a bunch of regret. Okay, I don't want to see you here embarrassed or ashamed or feeling like, you know what, you can't look them in the eyes here within the situation and tell them everything here. Okay, the whole thought of this, all right, honestly, is asking you to take control so that you can build up the courage here to be truthful and to be honest with regards to where you're at. That's right. And this way you can seal the deal and not have one regret. You'll never ever have to ponder, question, analyze, or research this again. But with regards to your career and your more money, because as you know, okay, this all plays a part. There are going to be some changes here. Butterflies might be significant to you here. And these changes are going to affect everything, okay? It's not just your money and your career. It is going to affect your love life most significantly here. I'm hearing, you know what, loan approved. It's like you're getting that seal of approval here from the universe saying, go ahead, go for it, okay? It's going to be okay. Everything's going to move forward here. If you are applying for a loan, you will be approved, okay? So understand that also here. But a lot of this is going to have to do and based off of your overall creativity, okay? How creative can you be, all right? Get to work here. Use that overall mindset of yours here to create something. For others of you, it's going to be the light bulb coming on. Like, wow, where I didn't see that coming. You know what? I can create that, all right? I can do that, okay? Just because somebody else has it within their life doesn't mean you can't have it also. But there's going to be some huge decisions here. And that's with that overall door opening here. All right? Because this here is what's going to open up a door for you. So get ready. Because there will be some deadlines you're going to have to meet. Could be early morning deadlines here. Maybe with coffee, donuts. All right? But you're looking for a time frame, aren't you? I knew it. I knew it. You'd want a time frame on this. Well, others of you are going to be multitasking, okay? Trying to cover every overall corner, every overall aspect here in the situation. When are we looking as far as timing here? I'm seeing next month, okay? There's going to be a massive uptick here, okay, with regards to your career, your money here, most importantly. But things are going to happen sooner when you focus your energy on you. So if you start working on you and start looking at you as an individual, you know what? Things are going to pick up, aren't they? Yes, they are, which is exciting, okay, because often not, we spend a little bit more time looking, searching high and low, focusing on what is coming rather than what it is that we're doing here. And I'm also seeing around next March, I'm hearing you are going to be exactly where you want to be. Okay? It is going to take until next March for you to get exactly where you want to be. But you know what? It's about the journey. Okay? It's not about how fast you get there, it's the overall things that you learn in the process on that journey to get to that point here. All you got to do is stay positive about it. All right? That's all you got to do. All right? And I know it's hard for a lot of you, but you know what? You got this. You can do this here. Okay? For some of you, tequila. Tequila is big, really big today. It's really, really heavy. It's been for the last 2 days, and I kind of kept it to myself. But tequila, all right? Maybe you feel like you're that worm in the bottle, all right? You're just about ready to be swallowed up here within the situation. But maybe it's just the overall taste of the tequila. That small little sip of tequila takes you back to that day, to that moment here. Because I'm also looking at the Three of Cups here in the reverse here. And for some of you, this has got to do with the gossip, okay? The overall gossip you heard with regards to tequila. Others of you, it could bring out overall bitchiness within you, okay? Just the overall thought and the process, that taste of tequila. But yet others of you can remember overindulging here, maybe possibly having too much. Yes. Because in essence, you know what? You weren't out socializing. You were staying at home. You have a lack of social life here within the situation. So you sat and drank tequila. But I see the Page of Cups here. All right? And it is in the reverse here. And for some of you, you've sat with those broken dreams. Okay? You had ideas. You had things you wanted to create, and somebody knocked them down. Somebody took them out of the midst of your hands here, and you were never able to do what it was that you wanted to do here. And I feel like it brought so much overall bad news to you and to the forefront here, to the extent that you never thought you'd be able to live out your dreams, right? Right. And yet, some of this stems because of overall childhood issues, things that happened during your childhood, okay, that prevented you, in essence, from moving forward, living out your dreams here. I see the Four of Wands here, but what I see also poking out here is the Knight of Wands, okay, underneath here. And it is in the reverse, but with the Four of Wands, it's not going to be long. You're going to be celebrating something here within the situation. For some of you, this is about coming home. Okay? You coming home to you. You coming home to that home that you've been so far, so distant from here. And I feel like this is going to be a happy surprise. There is that possibility somebody wants you to come home. Okay? It's up to you. That's a decision you have to make here. But here's the thing. I feel like somebody could be a little bit overly confident here, okay? A little bit overly confident here, maybe somewhat of a loud show off here, all right? Constantly flexing, money flexing here. And yet there could be somebody here who's a little bit arrogant, all right? About the overall celebration, about you coming home here. And there again, Ten of Cups in the reverse here. There's that misery. Okay, the overall misery somebody goes through when somebody leaves them. All right, and they are so miserable. Okay, that you know what, they want you to be just as miserable as what they are. So if that means spreading gossip, saying bad things, terrible things here within the situation, they're going to do so. All right, but I'm also picking up where somebody could have a lack of fulfillment within their life, craving new venture, wanting to, in essence, be happier instead of unhappy here. And the thing of it is that's why they're going back home here. But I also see nightmares. I see shattered dreams because somebody here within the situation had a dream. And yet others came through and shattered that overall dream for them. It's like they stole it. They took it from them here within a situation. And knowing the fact that that person shattered that overall dream, what effect do you think it had on them? Because I know for one simple thing here within the situation, it had a major effect. When I look at the Three of Wands here, I'm hearing get ready, get prepared here because there's about to be some travel here taking place. I see a lot of movement here, maybe possibly you moving forward here within the situation. I also feel like you're getting your freedom here. Going to be able to make some choices here within your life here. And all this hard work here that you've been doing is definitely going to be paying off. All those beeps are nothing but confirmation here of what I'm telling you is exactly 100% true. So get ready here, okay? Because there is going to be that trigger and somebody still sees you. And as long as they keep seeing you, you put your best foot forward. Let them keep looking until you're ready to reconcile. And with that, I'll be talking to you tomorrow.